we've been joined in studio by the Deputy Director of Togolese Diaspora in Ghana, or Togolese who are resident in Ghana, Adabra Yao. Good evening, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, good evening, Nepal.
Right. Were you and your colleagues who are technically in the opposition political parties expecting Mr. Nyasingbe to say he wasn't going to stand again, or you thought he would just step down as his tenure has ended?
Oh yeah, that was what we are expecting from him, you know. Per our constitution, I don't think he has the right, you know, to stand again for his fourth term of office again. Yeah.
Your constitution says anybody who is in power has 2 terms, a 5-year term for 2 times, right?
Yeah.
And he has gone twice.
Twice already.
So were you surprised when he made this announcement 2 days ago that he's going to stand again the 3rd time?
Yes, I was very surprised because I was not expecting him, you know, to run again for the 4th term again, because he has done 3 terms already, which is against our constitution. So I don't see the reason why he want to stand again, you know, as a flag bearer of his party.
Okay.
Does it mean there's no one in the party that can stand as a flag bearer?
How, you have been in Ghana all this while, or
Yeah.
you've been traversing Ghana and Togo. What is the reaction to his latest statement in Togo? How are the Togolese people taking it?
Oh, it's a nice question that you have asked me so far. You know, the whole thing is that, you know, they are ruling the country with fear and intimidation. Now that he wants to run again for his 4th mandate, that 4th term again of office, what is happening is that because of fear and intimidation, the Togolese cannot get down on the street. Because first of all, you have taken the right of manifestation from them. They have amended the constitution in order to favor themselves. From time to time, what they do, they just read the situation and amend the constitution in order to favor themselves.
What are the political, how many parties are there in Togo? Because it possibly cannot be just 2. There are more political parties.
Yeah, we have a lot of political parties in Togo.
What have they been doing all this while? And why is it that have they raised this concern, asking him not to stand again?
Yeah, they have raised this concern over and over for him not to stand. Because it has been a routine. If you read from the past government, it's the same strategy that they keep on using. In 1990, you know, the Togolese want democracy. In the first election that they held in 1993, right, that's Eyadema became a president.
That's when his father became president.
Right. And the next one was in 1998 with Gilles Christ Olympio, as you have said it.
Yeah.
Knowing that his term of office is about to end, he called the parliament to do what? To edit the constitution to allow him again to run for the 3rd mandate after he have finished with the 2. Now that his son again for Nyasingbe, knowing that he have also finished and we want him to step down.
So what you're saying is that he has also gone to parliament to ask them to amend the constitution so he can stand again. Is that what has happened?
No, the constitution was already amended in his favor already by his father, because formally we are having the 1992 constitution, which says that no one has the power to go more than 2 terms. Then after the 2 terms of his father, Eyadema, they amend the constitution to allow him to go again for the 3rd term.
But and since his father changed the constitution so he can go again, was that constitution changed to make it a 2 term for anybody who is president?
Not a 2 term. They have taken off
that clause.
The limit, that clause over there. Which means one can go over and over. That's what allows for Nyasingbe to run for the 3rd term.
And now he wants to go for a 4th term.
4th term.
Clearly,
that issue, that was in 2017. There was a crisis. there was a movement against him in order to do what? To amend our constitution again, because we want our 1992 constitution back.
Okay.
On that note, there was the ECOWAS summit in Togo. That was the last ECOWAS summit in Togo.
Yeah.
Was the last one in Togo. During the summit, we were given a roadmap. And according to the roadmap, there must be an amendment, not only the constitution, but amendment in our electoral reforms.
Okay.
So the ECOWAS have employed the hand of a Senegalese expert. And the expert come in to edit our constitution.
And the entire electoral process.
Good. And after that constitution that the Senegalese expert has amended it, saying that no one have a right to do what? To go more than two terms. Yeah. Just after the amendment, for Gnassingbé, knowing that that amendment does not favor him, right? Even before the amendment, we were calling for electoral reforms. That electoral reform also must be part.
Okay.
But because the electoral reform was not being done, they went in for parliamentary election. So the opposition party boycotted the parliamentary election simply because they have not done the electoral reforms.
Okay.
So that when
I mean, for lack of time, we would want to find out. So what is the next line of action for your team and the other political parties in Togo? Are you escalating this to the level of the United Nations maybe? Or you start with the AU, for instance?
Good. It's a nice question. We are still expecting our constitution back, number one. We are also expecting electoral reforms, number two. We are also expecting reforms in our
electoral processes
before we can go to election. Without that, I don't think they should hold an election in Togo.
Okay. From the look of things, this is certainly quite topical in Togo especially, and even here in Ghana, we will be keeping a keen eye on it because whatever happens in the sub-region affects all of us. Certainly, we will be keeping an eye on developments there, and like we did the last time, we sent a reporter there, so we'll let you know how this unfolds. But we'll have to leave it here for now. Adabra Yao is the Deputy Director of Togolese Diaspora in Ghana, and they are asking Mr. Gnassingbé not to attempt to go for a fourth term in office.